You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
What's up, Black and White Sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the merch, 15% off anything in the merch store if you use the discount code Gina Rotz. We're going to be talking about Megan Rapinoe and Draymond Green once again. Draymond Green came out and he pretty much, told these woke female athletes to stop complaining. They're always complaining, talking about their victims and all this other stuff, but they're not actually concentrating on growing their brand, growing their sport. And Megan Rapinoe, when it comes to her, the only reason why anybody actually really knows her is because she plays the victim all the time. It's getting kind of tiring, when you see these woke athletes just continually playing the victim. The sport is going to suffer, man, because when you get woke, you go broke. Okay? So we're going to be diving into that on this video here today. But first, guys, make sure you go over to blackandwhitenetwork.com. Sign up and become a member today. On the membership tab, we have two membership plans, bronze and silver. We pretty much are putting up private videos pretty much almost every day over there. And if you can't do that, just consider giving a one-time donation by clicking the donation tab or getting the merch there. Use the discount code Gina Rotz, and we're going to give you 15% off your purchase votes. So back into today's video, okay? Megan Rapinoe now has clapped back at Draymond Green's comments he made about these female athletes need to stop complaining and start growing their sport, okay? She wasn't too happy with what Draymond Green actually had to say, and that's pretty much not a surprise, man, because when you're an SJW and you play the victim all the time, you say stupid stuff. You pretty much do, and Megan Rapinoe never makes any sense. This is why I believe she will never grow her sport. Nobody cares about her sport. Nobody cares about Megan Rapinoe. I mean, she's probably the most famous player on a soccer team, but it's not for her actual play on the field. It's because of her social justice stuff. And social justice, man, that really turns off people from your sport. Draymond Green probably actually knows this because what the Marxist NBA of China did last year, kneeling for the national anthem, embracing politics and sports, they end up having the lowest rated NBA finals in history. So it doesn't pay off to actually play the victim and grow your sport. The NBA is dying. It is. But let's jump over here and see what Megan Rapinoe had to say. Now, down here, it says Rapinoe responded on Wednesday, pointing out that she and others have called out companies and media outlets. Talking about basically, let me backtrack here, okay? This is what Draymond Green actually said. He said, what I'm saying to these women is stop allowing them to do that. Call these people out, call them out specifically. Talking about these companies pretty much, talking a good game, but not actually putting any action and investing into women's sports. So Megan Rapinoe responded on Wednesday, pointing out that she and others have called out companies and media outlets. Obviously, you kind of showed your whole ass, not even understanding what we all talk about all the time, whether it's WNBA players or us here on the national team, she said of Green. So that was frustrating. Green in his tweets tagged several WNBA players. Quote, you tagged the wrong players, Rapinoe said, echoing her partner Sue Bird. And we know about this, about all this social movements and all people who are marginalized by race or gender, religion, sexuality, whatever it is. It is not just their job to be the ones fighting oppression, Rapinoe continued. We need all other people as well. Now, my thing to Megan Rapinoe is you went to the White House and you expected Joe Biden to fight for you. Ever since you went to the White House, Joe Biden has said nothing on this. It was a virtue signal, nothing more. And we know that a lot of these companies, all they're going to do is virtue signal. But Megan Rapinoe, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you. The only reason we even know you is because of the social justice garbage. Nothing more. And actually, guys, the women's soccer team actually did get paid more than the men because they actually had benefits. So when you add up all of the benefits and everything, they actually got paid more than the men. But you know what? When you're an SJW like Megan Rapinoe, it's never good enough. It's never woke enough. And so she's going to continue to complain and complain and complain. Now, the WNBA, as we said before, man, they really don't have any grounds, for equal pay because they're already subsidized by the NBA. The NBA is losing money by investing in the WNBA because the WNBA loses tens of millions of dollars every single year. And the WNBA's been around, I believe, since 1999. They have never made a profit. Never. And all these athletes, man, these female woke athletes, man, they do a disservice, man, when they play the victim all the time. Think of this, man. There's really no star power when you're talking about female soccer. Megan Rapinoe, I don't think she's a drawing power. I really don't. You may see her in some commercials every now and then, but that's just social justice stuff. That's all it is. WNBA, they have no marquee player that is markable. None. Nobody wants to see the WNBA at all. Woke sports, man, is destroying sports. When you play the victim, man, when the NBA was coming up, man, did these athletes play the victim, that nobody was watching their sport, that they weren't getting paid? No. They kept doing that job. Then eventually, they got the star power. And then Magic and Bird came along and the sport blew up. It went to a whole nother level, man. A whole nother level. Megan Rapinoe still does not get it, man. That playing the victim is not a winning formula. It's just not. I mean, when you go into the White House, man, to pander to Joe Biden, that's not a good look, man, because Joe Biden is not going to do anything for you. He's not going to be fighting for you at all. We've seen this, man, and I can go on and on about Joe Biden, man, because now he's flip-flopping on quite a few things. Megan Rapinoe, man, is awful. She is horrible, man. I mean, she starts bringing up, race and gender, religion, sexuality, all this other stuff, man, that has nothing to do with sports. People are going to be tuned out on that. They just are. Megan Rapinoe is a professional victim and nothing more. Nothing more, man. When Draymond Green told you that you need to try to grow your sport, she took offense to that. But in reality, man, it was nothing but truth. Try to grow your sport. But that's not good enough for Megan Rapinoe, man. Equal pay is not going to happen unless the sport grows. Stop virtue signaling to these companies. Because at the end of the day, man, it's all about the dollars. And if the dollars aren't coming in, guess what? Companies are not going to invest in your sport. Why do you think the WNBA is stagnant? Why do you think that nobody wants to invest in the WNBA? Because they keep losing money, man. When the Atlanta Dream sold, the terms weren't even disclosed because it was probably an embarrassment, man. Nobody's making money in that sport. So corporations, investors, they don't want to invest in that. It is a losing formula. So you're going to have to come up with a more organic way to grow your brand. And that is by having players, man, that are marketable, not professional victims. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, like I said before, go over to blackandwhitenetwork.com. Consider becoming a member on the website. We're really trying to grow that platform over there. And I do believe, and Rhodes believes also, that is the future of the black and white brand. Sports, news, and entertainment is the website. So thanks to everybody that has supported us so far. And when it comes to this Megan Rapinoe thing, let us know what you think about all of this in the comments, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be an ongoing battle between Megan Rapinoe and Draymond Green. It's not going to end, folks. I believe this is just the beginning of the war between Megan Rapinoe and Draymond Green. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.